Hey guys, so we're finally here. Splatoon 3's first big run. Let's go. Oh, the intro's different. Hang on, let me turn this up. This is kind of creepy. It's like most people's interpretations of how it was going to start. This is creepy. I don't like this. Shiva, it's not a thank you gift. They're starting a social uprising. They've had enough. Oh my god. This is like Legend of Zelda Blood Moons, guys. Okay, let's do some shopping before we go and try and save the world. I'm sorry to you Splatoon fans who absolutely despise Wahoo World. For me, I just feel indifferent. I'd just be like, okay, I'm not gonna miss it. I kind of forget it exists very often. Do some star power raising. Alright, let's go to Grisco and let's do our first ever big run. My Wi-Fi's kind of iffy, but yeah. Alright. Oh, the music's different. I think it might be just talking to Gris. Oh, there's new posters now. Okay. Oh, it's a remix to Splat Attack. I like that. Oh, we got a warning siren. Oh, damn. Here we go. We're doing a big run. And it's all random weapons as well. This could be interesting. Random weapons rotation. Oh god, there's posters everywhere. Probably saying about the big run. So there was a sunken scroll that mentioned this, like a prophecy, like a religious. Oh my god. There's no music. There's no Grisco music. It shows how serious this is. This is awesome. Alright, what do I get? Grisco Blaster, let's go. Low tide, okay. Where are we going? Oh, the basket's still in the same place. We've just got more room to work with. Oh my god. I think this is a salmonids remix of Flat Attack. It is. We're saving the world right now. It's like the bands that have seen it are just quickly like making a new version while we're fighting the salmonids. I died. Thanks, buddy. Much appreciated. Here's a bomb for you. Up you get. This is actually sick. I love the concept of a big run. When the salmonids just start a social uprising, are just like, no, we're not messing around anymore. We're going to take over your world. Oh, this is not good. Oh. Oh, you get a high score. That's a good tip. That's an interesting tip. Well, that didn't go as planned. Wow, I did not get anything for that. Let's try again. So what does it mean by are we gonna get like infinite waves? No, but it says like wave 1. I don't know. It might be infinite waves. It might be see if you can beat your high score from the last wave. I don't know what it means yet, but okay. Here we go again. Oh yeah, and we go to where you'd start on a turf war map. Oh yeah, there is an egg basket here. Yeah, there we go. So that one over there is for low tide. This one here is for normal to high tide. Yeah, this is basically the salmonids being like, this is what you get for kidnapping our kids and using them for your own games. We're gonna come take over your theme park. You don't need this dumb park. We need it more than you do. You kind of do feel bad for the salmonids though, because Mr. Grizz lies to us, saying that they're evil, and they have no choice but to attack us, because that's our like mindset. It's such a shame, honestly. It makes me wonder what the other maps are going to be like when there's a big run. Right, get them eggs. Squid roll. Imagine if we actually saved Wahoo World. Lots of the pro players are going to be mad. They're going to be like, why didn't you let them take Wahoo World? And we're like, we want tier 3 goodies. That's really the reason why we saved it. Alright. You survived more than one wave. That's a good sign. Oh, we're going over here now. Okay. Wait, oh, I think there's like different baskets. Like, yeah, I think there's like 3 different baskets you do for a big run. I could be wrong. Oh, come on. Fog, really? Okay, and it goes back to the normal salmonid music. Okay. Okay, that's not going to work. Got him. Got the big boy. Eat the bomb. I'm not good with Hydra Splatlin's the worst Splatling. I don't know how pro players can main this. I don't know how they can. Oh, watch out for a bomb. Alright. Have this. So, let me know if you're gonna do a big run. As of the recording of this video, it goes on until the 10th to the 12th, I think. You can check Google if you don't believe me, which you say is reasonable. Sometimes you assume that the video was recorded on the same day you was watching it, but you know, just saying. Oh, we got a Goldie. You're going to be very beneficial right now. No. Oh, I hate stingers. They're so annoying. They have not changed since Splatoon 2. They are still annoying, no matter what. And it's the reason why I'm more glad that Stingray was removed from Splatoon 3. Splashdown was just useless, honestly. Thank God they repurposed Splashdown for, like, the story mode. That's the only purpose it should have there. Oh, we're going back. Okay, no, that's just 2 egg baskets. Okay. Tentabrella. That was an alright choice. Oh, nighttime. Okay. What we dealing with? A gorilla. Alright, we've got gorillas. Well, 1 at the moment. Then they introduced 2 gorillas after a while. Get over here! Okay, never mind. Is it on me or no? It's on someone else. Okay. Probably gonna be on me soon. Oh, it's these tiny babies. Stop hurting me. Have umbrella. Oh. I liked some of the Splatfest posts. Like, one of them was like really good art saying umbrella canopy does damage on impact. It's like a hint, but they do it through like nice art. I like that. So my rank has gone down a lot because I've not been doing as well in Salmon Run because the weapon rotations have not been the best. Okay, there's one there. They were the tiny ones. Oh, now one of them's locked onto me. Alright. Okay, there was not much I could do there. Once you kind of start firing with the tent umbrella, that's it. It takes a bit for you to stop, so, you know, it's best to think about firing before, you know, firing. Destroy the children. Okay, never mind. I feel bad for these players, but I've been doing really bad. Throw them. Okay. Okay, I got one. I got some of them back. That's good. Throw the egg. No. Oh. Yeah, it's still treated like free wave. Oh, it's a new personal best. I think he's got different like dialogue for hints when you're doing a big run. He says stuff differently. That's a bit more like it. I wonder how you get the Chono figure. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but maybe you have to like win a big run to. Oh, okay. I did say earlier that my Wi-Fi up in my room is not the best. Everyone else in my house is Wi-Fi. Oh, okay. My game. I was scared then. My game briefly froze. I was like, but we're okay. All right, here we go again. Yeah, everyone else can like watch YouTube or do stuff perfectly fine. Mine's just kind of meh. Alright, round, I don't know, but we're doing this still. It was cool in the title screen, and when you're in Splatsville, you can see more Grizzco helicopters than usual flying up. Because normally you only know of the one you normally take, but in big runs he's got like the whole armory out. He's like, I'm gonna need this back up big time. I hope you had your coffee. That's funny. Actually, now that I think about it, the band won't be the one that normally sings Splat Attack. It will be Wave 3, which is like a salmonid band. They'll be the ones playing the music. I'm an idiot for thinking otherwise. So much for a Splatoon expert. Why did you give me the Hydra Splatling? Why did you do this to me? I'm a bomb. So they removed certain events for nighttime. Like, I think they removed glowflies because, come on, how are we going to survive glowflies in this scenario? And I think they removed Goldie seeking because there's not many spots to look for a Goldie anyway. And plus the gushers are already going off once a normal wave starts. So, yeah. I loved that little line, hope you had your coffee. That's funny. Trying to relate to them kids nowadays. That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna die. Yeah. I hate fly fish. They are the worst. Everyone in the fan base can agree. Fly fish suck. They are another reason as to why Tenta missiles should have been removed from Splatoon 3. Because they're annoying. Amber bomb. Alright, first wave. language of talking. A weapon I'm actually good with. Okay. Alright, here we go again. Yeah, it's like they use the sewage system to get to these areas. It'd be cool in the DLC if we could speak to the salmonids and like learn their backstory and just how long Mr. Grizz has been tormenting them for. That'd be very interesting. I'd like it if Nintendo tackles that. And you know, while Salmon Run is a fun game mode, from a lore perspective, it shouldn't exist. I don't blame him for invading the cities, honestly. You might as well grab some popcorn and leftover candy floss. This might be the only time they get to, you know, experience more Inkling Octoling activities and food. And you know, DJ Octavio's been giving them this stuff, so maybe in the DLC, because they said in the Direct back in August that this might be the final chapter of the Splattastic saga. Some people think it's the end of one era and the start of a new, some people think this is the last Splatoon game. Take of it what you will. But, it's interesting, because canonically now that Octavio knows that Grizz is bad and the Salmonid are just misunderstood, he'll keep supplying them with weapons, and probably even better weapons, and tell them it's not the Inklings and Octolings' fault, it's Mr. Grizz's. I mean, Grizz is in space, so they can't really do much. But you know, raise awareness, Grizz is company bad. Don't do it. Explosher, I'm okay with this one. Here we go again. I'm loving this so far. Big Run is insane. This is reminding me of the final Splatfest, weirdly enough. Chaos versus Order. I will forever be salty that Order lost, but at the same time, Chaos was going to win. Let's be real. People prefer Chaos over Order. And you know, thanks to people saying about if we had Order, we'd all be robots constantly hypnotized, or we'd be people that act like robots all the time, because, you know, if you don't agree with Marina, she will brainwash you. That's like the idea to why people didn't vote Order. I did it because I love Marina personally, but I still agree that Pearl's choice was good as well. I hate Pearl, but her character design's off, and she looks like a baby. At least Fry looks cute, I'll give you that. They both have big foreheads, but at least Fry's cute and shows cool representation of, like, Eastern countries. Pearl has nothing. She's just a rapping baby. That's all she'll ever be. Sure, she saved us in the Otto expansion. I'll give her that. But, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever change my opinion on Pearl. She'd have to do something incredible for me to change my mind. And like I said, Pearl would have been an Octoling. I would have preferred it if Pearl was an Octoling. Anyways, we won our first pick. Oh, shut up, Grizz. I dealt with you in space. You're not the boss. 66, nice. It feels good, Grizz. It will always feel good. You've purposefully made weapons that are busted and we know will never be in Turf War ranked. Alright. That's more like it. More rewards. Oh, again, multiplayer maps and modes have been updated. That's a message you'll get very often in Splatoon 3. In Splatoon 2 you'd get it, but it wouldn't force you to do the news, whilst in Splatoon 1 you were forced to see the news again, and it was annoying. Already have that. Okay, so I've got no limited time stuff. just the figure we saw. Here we go again. Yeah, but it's like you do big run a lot. So what would happen if you barely did anything in big run? Would you lose the turf war map, or would it just all mean nothing and it's just there for the sake of tension and getting free goodies and FOMO? We won't know, we'll have to see. I love the red sky, that looks really cool. Have you ever had a blood moon in Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where the sky would briefly go red for a bit before rebirthing all the monsters you killed? It gives me that vibe. Okay, it's a night event, never mind. Wait, they didn't remove glowflies? Are you kidding me? They didn't remove glowflies. That's ridiculous. Why didn't they? This is one of the harder modes to survive. Come on. You can't do this to us. So what mode did they remove? I think Mudmouth might have been removed. I don't know at this point. My previous accusation was wrong. Yeah, do you agree that Mudmouth are... No, not Mudmouth. Glowflies are the worst event. They just crowd you and that's it, you're dead. There's barely any places where... Oh, you're just going through enemy ink like it's no problem. I think it's just my Wi-Fi, let's be real. Yeah, we lost someone. Oh, we just had a disconnect. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's just me. Everyone disconnected. Okay. Disconnected. Yeah, I've really gone down the ranks. Oof. Ooh, lots of good rewards though. Food, tickets, and money. Money! I need to watch SpongeBob, honestly. The memes are so good. And you know, the characters, particularly Patrick, was a lot more likable in the earlier seasons, people said. Yeah, I don't know. Alright then. I got the stringer. I'm alright with it in Salmon Run, but I've tried it in Turf War and Ranked, and I suck. Oh, High Tide, really? I'm loving this music. I'm probably going to search it up on YouTube later. That's assuming my Wi-Fi gets better up here. So, Pokemon Violet Part 10 is out now, if you would like to watch that when you get the chance. If it wasn't for me having a YouTube channel, I would have absolutely beaten the game quicker than this, but like I said before, I'm loyal to my viewers, and I would not want you to miss out on something crucial. And you know, it'd just be good to have my reactions on camera, on YouTube, for the rest of YouTube's existence, before the human race goes extinct, which won't be for like forever. I know climate change is like in the mix and things like that, but we're trying our best to be better species, but you know. I'm getting really philosophical all of a sudden over a Splatoon video. Yeah, it happens. I tend to randomly go into different topics. My brothers would be able to tell you that. Especially one of them. One of them who was featured in part 10. He made a surprise appearance. He just came in and I was like, okay, that's alright then. I guess you're part of the video now. He's like, okay, cool. Let's go. Grisco weapons. Alright, we're still at High Tide. Looks like a normal event. Okay, we got this way to go as well. Okay, so we're not completely trapped. Alright, they're gonna need our help. Imagine like a final boss DLC that's like this, where there's like a giant salmonid that you have to deal with. That'd be massive. Like, even bigger than the king salmonid we have right now. Like, what if there's like a queen, similar to like, you know the Alien films, where there's like an alien queen? That kind of deal. A queen salmonid, I guess you could say. Alright, kill the flyfish immediately. Oh, and the steelhead, that'll be handy. That's a bit of a... Okay, they can jump. I forgot they can jump after a bit. Oh, that was a terrible throw. That was terrible. Okay, there we go, that's better. Is that in? That's in. There we go. You ain't going nowhere, mister, with our eggs. Alright, wave 2. I wonder what the king salmonid will be like here. It will definitely feel more threatening because they're taking over like an area of Blacksville, or I guess Inkopolis, since this is closer to Inkopolis than Blacksville, but thanks to Hammerhead Bridge you can pretty much get there no problem now. Come here, buddy. There we go. See you later. You'd think they'd move out of the way after many times of them dying, but I guess they never learn. Squeeze is okay, it's just a different version of the splatter shot. With a gimmick of nice sound design and, you know, making a popping sound like you'd pop off the cork of a beer bottle or whatever you can put a cork on these days. Don't... I know it probably sounds like an inappropriate word, but don't phrase it like that, okay? I said cork. Thing that goes on bottle and you pop off bottle. There. Hope you didn't interpret that as something else. Anyways, sorry about that side rant of something that was basically pointless. You ain't going nowhere, Mr. Snatcher. Nope, Flyfish, you need to be step on site and I died. Almost there. That's assuming a salmonid doesn't show up, a king salmonid don't show up. You ain't going nowhere. No, don't go that way. Circle around and get them. Yep, that's another normal wave done. The guy just died at the end, that's funny. That's pretty funny. I didn't beat my high score, but that's okay. Come on, you should be giving me bigger raises than that. Because I'm saving the city for you, while you're floating in space. Doing any good? Get right back out there. At least they did the right thing and closed Wahoo World. Alright, here we go. We should be expected to get a king salmonid with our next win soon. That's what I'm hoping, really. It'd be cool to get one on camera. That would be nice. It's not. I haven't had many king salmonid kills because I'm on like the higher difficulties. Don't give me the blaster. Give me the Grisco one. I'm not good with regular blasters. And we don't talk about the range blaster. That one straight up sucks. Oh, we got a mothership. Okay. So that's still in for big run. Alright, one person has gone over there. I'll take care of these. I've never liked the blaster as a weapon. It feels clunky to use. Like, you move slow, you shoot slow, but it can be good sometimes. You can also suck with it sometimes. It's just very clunky. I don't like it. I prefer a splatter shot. I'll take one any day over a blaster. Oh, hello. But, you know, with salmon run, you don't get that choice. If it's in your rotation, then you're screwed, pretty much. Unless you're good with a blaster, then... yeah. I don't understand how people are good with blasters, too. It's like, those are some of the harder weapons that I just cannot play, no matter what. I mean, salmonids are just move-slowing AI. And, real players obviously are very fast, so that is another point against the blaster. Oh, that's his mothership. You get off faster. Nice! 28 eggs, that's good. Alright, what are we doing now? Oh, you gave me the even worse blaster, the ranged one. Are you kidding me? Why did you give me the worst one? Oh, come on. The one that's even clunkier to use. See, look, when you get crowded, this weapon is even worse. Because as soon as they crowd you, that's it. You're dead. You might get lucky and deal with them, but yeah, that's not saying much. Oh great, we got another one. Oh, never mind, they're dealing with it. Another fish stick? Really? I might as well get higher ground, that'll give me a better advantage of if any salmonids come this way. Okay, let's give it to you. You're going to be annoying. At least we got goldies. At least there's that. They're not as aggressive compared to the glowflies round. Who thought it was a good idea to design glowflies? Like, who thought that was a good idea? Because newsflash, it's not. Especially if you get a map that has less space to work with, and it's high tide. That's the worst kind of glowflies. Here you go, have a bomb. You ain't going nowhere with them eggs. 31! That's even better than last round. That's pretty good. Yeah, I was mentioning earlier about a sunken scroll in Splatoon 2 that points out this phenomenon. I think it's known, yeah, it's just like the red sky. It's like, there's like a pink fish they mention. I don't know if they're referring to the Moors, or if this is like a completely new salmonid we don't know about yet. And you know, it's kind of like a religious event, really. And, yeah, I think their version of the Bible is called the Book of Madai. And like, what's going on about it? Yeah, because Inklings had a very similar evolution to us, except they have no bones, their skin is really thin, so they can't grow in water, and they can jump from any height, and they're very acrobatic. Yeah, that's a good idea. Target the mothership with the wet killer whale. I'm glad they brought back the killer whale in a way, but it's never going to beat that OG original sound it makes when you fire it. It sounds so good. I miss that sound. I guess that's why they put it in Smash Bros. Ultimate as Inkling's ultimate attack, because of how satisfying the sound is. And you know, how iconic the killer whale is at this point. Right. 31 eggs. No king salmonid yet. Squid flop. Oh, the helicopter stopped moving. That's cool. I like that detail. I'm pretty sure it does that in normal matches, but I've never noticed it till now. New high score. 91. Hell yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this catalogue season lasts until March. There's no way it would last till January. It's because they flipped the dates a bit. So you're confused. Us British are confused. We're like, wait, is it January? Is it March? It's March from simple calculations and you know how Battle Pass systems work. Right, let's go get our capsules. Nice. Alright, here we go again. I like how the icon's different. It's like a frenzied salmonid instead of, you know, the normal, like, logo. That's a cool touch. I like that. Here we go. Man, 2022, I've said this before, but I'll always say it, has been a banger year for gaming, and next year is only proving to be just as good, maybe even a tad better. It's like people said, they thought that 2022 is 2017's sequel, and they're not kidding. Mothership again. Alright. I love this new salmon music. Friends Eve Carnival, I think it's called, or like Salmonid Carnival. You'll be able to listen to it somewhere on YouTube. It's really good. Man, Nintendo are always good with their music, no matter what. They may not be good with their practices, but they're damn good with their music. Give me that egg. Oh, the smaller platform underneath doesn't move at all. That's cool. Because normally in a turf war or ranked match, you'll see the bottom platform move, circle round a bit, but it doesn't in this mode. It makes sense. It would make the game way harder. It would make the mode harder, but it's a cool detail. I'm all about cool details, whether they're the big ones or the small ones. Doesn't matter what size and scale they're in, as long as they're cool, that's all that matters. I kind of like people making the comparison that Salmon Run is just like working at McDonald's or something, really stressful. But unlike McDonald's, which I'm not sponsored by, I'd love to be, but at the same time, that's never going to happen. And it would kind of make me look like a bad role model if that was to happen. But yeah, unlike that job, you do get paid well in Salmon Run. Nice. Let's go. Grisco. Now we're talking. Grisco Blaster. Now this is a blaster I can get behind. Oh, no you don't. You're going to be a problem fast if we don't get rid of you. There we go. Great minds think alike, it seems. One of the oldest phrases of time. Or maybe, I don't know. If you're a historian into, like, I don't know, catchphrases we humans just normalised, let me know if that's like an older one. No, you don't. You ain't gonna last. Like, you go get the eggs, we'll go look for other bosses. Why couldn't they just use these weapons for big runs? They'd be saving the world and doing a service a lot easier to everyone. Okay, they managed to help me out with killing the steelhead. That was kind of embarrassing. At least we got the big shot cannon, so if we needed to quickly fire eggs in quick succession, instead of, you know, throwing them at the basket normally, that could be much more helpful. Not long till Christmas, guys, if you're a person who celebrates Christmas. We're slowly getting into the double digits now of the dates. So, assuming once again the comment section isn't disabled for the billionth time, what are you hoping for Christmas? I don't quite remember from the top of my head, but I definitely know I've asked for quite a few things. I know that, you know, the cost of living isn't exactly easy to deal with, but we're doing what we can as a nation. British nation, that is. I don't know if it's affecting others in other countries, but it's not easy to deal with. Oh, we've got Mothership again. Which, hey, it's a fun mode. You can get a lot of eggs from it if you're smart about it. Alright, this Splatling is mid. It's okay. The mini Splatling is good for beginners to the Splatling class of weapons. It's like a beginner's kind of weapon, but you know you can... I've seen pros with that weapon, man. I like the Nautilus and Ballpoint a little better. The Ballpoint's gimmick is that opposite the Ballpoint pen, but it starts out with a short range and then it has like a super long range. And the Nautilus has a storable charge, like most of the charges. So that's really cool. And you can, like, reload it anytime you want, instead of the other Splatlings, where you have to wait for the circle to stop, like, for you to stop firing to then recharge a shot. So I'd say the Nautilus is the Splatling I'm most comfortable with. The others are just kind of, good for salmon run, but nothing else. Because, you know, I'm not as skilled. Sure, there are some weapons I'm very good with, but like most people, there are weaknesses, and these are most certainly one of them. Okay, I just got wombo comboed. No, come on. You didn't have that long to last, mate. Oh, but we did get a new high score again, 97. I mean, yeah, that's common. That's a tip that's like super common sense. You'd have to be a little bit unaware to you know, not follow that advice. Alright then, so that was a quick glimpse of Salmon Run's Big Run event. It's really fun, like, I really like it. And, you know, it fits with Splatoon 3's Chaos theme. You know, the salmonids rising up and trying to take over different parts of the world. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Sorry I couldn't get a king salmonid for you, but, it happens. I'm at a lower skill level than I usually am. Thank you for watching. Expect Mario Galaxy on December 20th as our 30 subscriber special. I'll have to do like a 50 subscriber special soon. Anyway,